Hello, my name is Bebika Thapamagar. In this presentation, I will be addressing the case of Olivia and Mrs. Usher in the emergency department during a disaster. This type of situation has high emotions and patient may be scared or overwhelmed, so it is vital to communicate clearly. I will answer the four questions by explaining what occurred, what would have been done better, and how nurses can assist both emotional and physical needs with the help of recent nursing research. I will begin with question 1. In this case, Olivia proceeded with her neurological evaluation without taking into consideration that Mrs. Usher was upset about her house. Her emotional concern was not acknowledged, and this left her feeling rejected and unheard. Patient may feel uncomfortable when nurses are not able to communicate with care and are less likely to participate into their treatment. Zui and Heffern 2021 explains that therapeutic communication is not only about doing clinical work, but also responding to the emotional need of a patient. Ignoring feelings, patients might think that nobody hears them and they might be less inclined to participate in the treatment. Additionally, emotional reassurance is highly valued since Mrs. Usher is an older adult. According to Circia 2023, elderly people listen and speak when they are expected. If Olivia had spoken calmly, Mrs. Usher's may have felt more settled. Thus, the communication style by Olivia resulted in withdrawal and less cooperation. Listening exemplifies empathy, and it is just as significant as the treatment. Now, moving on to question 2. Olivia was yet to go through her neurological evaluation, although she would have to demonstrate that she understood initially. 3 easy measures might have helped. Number 1, recognizing the worry. I understand that you are worried about your house. This makes the patient feel listened to and relaxes them. Number 2, state the rationale behind the assessment. I have to examine your strength and vision to ensure you are medically safe. Explaining why builds the trust and participation. Number 3, reassure follow up. After we complete this test, I will request the staff to tell me whether you have any news about your home. Even a small reassurance helps a patient feel safe. These measures can be considered the significance of emotional validation introduced by Zui and Heffron 2021. And Sarkia 2023 indicates that person-centered communication helps older adults to trust and cooperate. Next is question 3. Mrs. Ushers was probably having anxiety and fear since this scenario was in the context of a natural disaster. In the case of person being at distress, she or he might find it hard to concentrate, respond to questions, or any kind of instructions. According to Wahibin et al. 2024, when dealing with the emergency or trauma situation, individuals are more likely to concentrate on the things that make them feel threatened or uncertain. In this case, that was her home. That is why she asks the same question again. Therefore, nurses should slow down, talk softly, and make the patient feel emotionally safe to seek cooperation. Finally, question 4. In the case of Olivia, I would start with recognizing her emotional suffering. For example, I could say, well, I can see you are concerned about your home. That is logical considering all that has happened. Then I would talk concisely about the assessment and talk in a calm way. Once the check is complete, I would follow up by requesting the nurse in charge or social work to assist her in locating information. Dista ETAL 2024 emphasized the role of transparency and assurance on elder people in emergency department. In addition, Shahaban ETAL 2024 observed the creation of a beneficial nurse-patient bond to retain emotional trust and comfort. This reaction aids her emotional and physical health in a sincere and professional way. This strategy helps her both emotionally and physically in a compassionate and professional manner. Finally, effective nursing communication can be summed up as a sincere consideration of how a patient feels and reacting with compassion. Even just taking a moment to listen and clearly explain what is happening to an older patient who is frightened can make them less worried and make them feel safe and respected. Thank you for listening. That's it for today. Thank you so much.